Ernie Reyes. Kick Illustrated magazine has called him the master of creative karate. Great Grandmaster Reyes was honored on television as one of the greatest masters of the 20th century. He has been inducted into the Black Belt Hall of Fame, and he was the USA National Taekwondo Champion. The Ernie Reyes World Action Team has been awarded the #1 martial arts demonstration team in the world by Budo magazine. Great Grandmaster Ernie Reyes and the Action Team have thrilled audiences from East Coast to West Coast in the United States and around the world. There are over 5,000 students in 40 Ernie Reyes martial arts schools across the country. And now, for your entertainment, the Ernie Reyes World Action Team! Ancient drumming tradition from Japan, preparing warriors for battle or celebrating life. Setting up for our next routine, our signature jump kick routine. And Great Grandmaster Ernie Reyes is performing in his varsity jacket from Hartnell College.
On behalf of the West Coast World Martial Arts Association, Grandmaster Tony Thompson, that's here today, and representing our Reyes family, Sonny Reyes, and my wife, Marge, who's my cinematographer here today. It's truly an honor and privilege to be able to share and be here at the Salinas Valley Sports Hall of Fame ceremonies. One thing is for sure, I will never ever forget the roots of where I come from, and that is Salinas, California. The highest values of martial arts training is honor, loyalty, family, and bravery. And what we try to teach at our West Coast World Martial Association to our students are three things. Develop the master's mindset. As Stuart Emery wrote, mastery in one's career and consciousness grows simply requires that we constantly produce results beyond and out of the ordinary. For most people, it starts with technical excellence in a chosen field. Then with commitment to that excellence, we create miracles. When we speak of miracles, we speak of events and experiences in the real world which are like today. So give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. When I reflect back on time, all those key factors are key factors to black belt excellence and mastery in one's life. But I really truly believe that Salinas, for me, it started 7 years ago when I was born on the corner of Sun Street and Moon Street on the other side of the railroad tracks by Chinatown. And I don't know whether my mom felt it was going to be eclipse or not, but I was there. And one thing I can remember is my mom and dad were some of the first Filipino immigrants to ever come to the United States of America. They came during the Depression days, and they worked for 15 cents to 16 cents an hour, 2 jobs. Then finally, they had the Reyes boarding home, where we housed 200 Mexican braceros and Filipino workers that came seasonally. And I was brought up on the school of hard knocks, and so I had to go out in those fields when I was 12 years old, 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and work out in those fields for 50 cents an hour. And it's all about those times and great memories. That's why I feel so emotional of knowing my mom and dad are not here, but like all of us, they'll always be here in spirit. I also want to say that my education here in Salinas also helped develop my personal power. I went to Sacred Heart, and there's nuns there, and if you don't pay attention, they have a little clicker, they'll click, click, and then they click you on the head. Then if you go to Palma like I did, they have a Board of Education at the end of the day. And if you're chewing gum or throwing spit wads or not paying attention, they get the board out, which is a pallet, and they give you a Board of Education in the very end. Then there was Salinas High, and then eventually Hartnell. And school wasn't that easy for me. I actually failed because I wasn't hooked on school. I played a lot of hooky. So I flunked first grade. I couldn't read or write. But I eventually graduated from San Jose State University. Then I had an opportunity to find my noble calling in life, and I believe that is to become a martial arts teacher. And it actually started here in 1966 in, I think it was Ronda Road here, with my great grandmaster instructor, Moses Arizmendi. So I've been studying martial arts. I pretty much cold turkey on basketball, and I went every single day, and I practiced every single day, even being 7 years old, martial arts, going to the gym, and doing some kind of sport. But never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would be the father of a Ninja Turtle. So my son, Ernie Reyes Jr., was Donatello in the first Ninja Turtles. He was the pizza boy in the second one. He had a television series called Sidekicks. We did a movie with Surf Ninjas with Leslie Nielsen and Rob Schneider. We had the opportunity to do films with Motown and Disney, right? So you had the soul and you had the happiest place to be behind you. So those are all great memories. But the most important thing is, it's great to be alive, everybody. And the reason why I say that is 1.5 years ago, on my birthday, I walked into the doctor and he says, "You have prostate cancer." I said, "I think you're mistaken." He goes, "No, you have prostate cancer. Out of the 13 samples that you have 10. And you better do something about that right now." So here I am. I fought cancer and I'm cancer free. So again, I would just like to say we are very so fortunate to have my team come here. I'd like to have my children come up real quick. Run, because we're on a time limit. And these guys are ready to bring up the hook. These are my children. They did an outstanding job, and I was here, still alive, kicking with them. So I believe both Master Thompson and I, our reward is this. Every 6 months we have a black belt test, hundreds of black belts from young children to adults. We have junior black belts to adults. But one thing I know for sure is we have united people of all different races and colors and creeds coming together. And I really believe it's all about the honor, loyalty, and family and bravery that I learned from Salinas, California. It's all about martial arts for life, sports for life. We must train it, teach it, love it, and live it until our last breath. God bless!
Watch, all these kids are going to give you a hug right now. Watch, go. Give this hug.
Go! Group hug! Come on, shoot it up! One more time! Let's give them some energy! Yes! 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 Oh, yes! Have a great night, everybody!
Wow. Hey, I like the music. Can you keep the music?